making them curl. Put them in a chin lock just to make the neck beards mad. Have the panties in the upper sounding like Johnny B. Bad.
Welcome to the Mike Martin Podcast. Like, click, and subscribe. How's it going, everyone? I want to hear you. Let me tell you something, brother. I got something to tell you. Some of y'all need a little bit of the bubbly. And I'm going to tell you why right now. Look into my eyes, people. Do you see I'm being serious? There's some mojo getting ready to go down. I should say it already went down.
Which, by the way, is a matter of record in fucking court in the state of California that we won the Friday Night War. Just ask Jerry McDivitt because he fucking wrote it. Hey. And this guy won it versus Matt Sydal, who's a great wrestler. He had another goddamn great match on Friday night. This fucking guy, he fucking did the Friday Night War. He did the first dance. He's done the record.
Already went down. We got to see what these crazy AEW neckbeards are doing. This is real stuff, people. We got to take a look at this because some of y'all need some counseling, some real help. Let's take a look.
Courier media outlet, police determined that the woman who had died inside that house had died actually a day prior to them showing up at Birchfield's home. They say there was also evidence that the woman was physically denied food, water, and medical treatment. This was just the beginning of what law enforcement allegedly found on Birchfield. There were also 3 other people inside this house, and police say they were allegedly being held captive by Birchfield. Now, we found several pictures of Birchfield on social media. It's of him and his family. And in many ways, it appears that he was continuing to live his life publicly as all of this allegedly was happening behind the door of his home. The newspaper also reports that the woman who died had a husband and he was being held captive inside Birchfield's home. There were 2 more people, a total of 4 people allegedly being held captive. The other 2 were women, police say, who Birchfield was in a relationship with. Police said for the husband and wife, Birchfield was the sole provider for them. It's unclear at this point who they are, and it's unclear how Birchfield knew them. Now, as far as the 2 women who were allegedly in some kind of romantic relationship with Birchfield, police say one had moved into the house in September of last year. The other, get this, had been in the home, police say, since 2015. We are talking a decade. Now on Facebook, again, we see Birchfield in pictures seemingly looking like someone who lived a normal life, and there is a woman who he is with in a profile picture, but we don't know who that is. Now, according to police, Birchfield kept the 4 in his basement, and they were only allowed to leave when he let them. Birchfield also controlled the victims' cell phones, police say. He stopped them from calling for help. He also allegedly controlled when the victims would eat and when they would use the bathroom. Physically, police say Birchfield abused the victims, including by strangling them. One woman allegedly told police that Birchfield threatened to kill her and her family, and that he said he knew how to get rid of a body from past experience. Then, since 2021, police allege that Birchfield used the couple's credit card and debit card to pay for at least $2,000 to buy items online from Walmart. There were 32 transactions, in fact, and police say they were all for Birchfield. And financially, he wasn't done because he also allegedly spent nearly $12,000 of that couple's money over the first 8 months of this year, and that was to pay off multiple credit cards. You might be wondering, what kind of monster is this? Well, a member of his family is pushing back on these allegations, calling them gossip. I'll tell you what she had to say in just a moment. What we do know about Birchfield, again, you saw a lot of pictures with him and his family. It appears that he is the son of a Baptist pastor in Lancaster, South Carolina. It also appears he's just a huge fan of professional wrestling. His social media shows him with several wrestlers, and this one in some ways is sadly ironic because you can see a chain around Birchfield's neck. What he's accused of course, in this story, it's not just some gimmick or storyline. This is very real. And again, someone died. And the question is, will he face charges for that? Police say the investigation is ongoing. Now, as far as at least one person who may be in his corner on social media is his sister, because she posted on Facebook, quote, "Before you share or repost anything about my family, please stop and put yourself in our place. What if it were your son, your brother, or your friend being gossiped about and judged online? Spreading speculation, repeating unverified claims, and adding commentary only causes more harm. It's not helping anyone." Now look, it is true that we have not heard Birchfield's side of the story. And if there's any chance that all of this is some big misunderstanding, certainly we'll wait and hear what his side will be. It's also unclear how the woman in his home died. We're still waiting for a cause of death from authorities, and it's unclear how someone could allegedly be held captive in at least one case for a decade and for no one to know about it until over the summer when Birchfield was arrested. When it was 2 counts of abuse of a vulnerable adult, 4 counts of false imprisonment, 2 counts of domestic violence, high and aggravated nature, financial transaction card fraud, exploitation of a vulnerable adult, 2 counts of financial transaction card theft, identity fraud, and 3 counts of exploitation of a vulnerable adult. He is being held on a $150,000 bond. Join us.
Wrestling's not bad! Oh man! Dude, would you please shut the hell up? I did not hear that, did I? I'm telling you guys right now, these people are sick freaks. I'm telling you. That's too much of that stuff. You're watching too much of that crap. You're starting to buy into it. That's why I don't like this Dungeons and Dragons and all that bullcrap. People don't like that. It's not real. Get out of the basement. That's what happens. You stay in the basement, then you stay in the basement with people. That's called an incel. Incel in the cell. Now he's in another cell, huh? And I'm telling you, this guy is just one of many. You can best believe that. You know what I'm saying, player. Oh, man. Anyways, I want to know your thoughts. Why is it that it's always the neck beards? Tell me. Please tell me. One thing we can be assured, people, is that his life will never, ever be the same again.
You know that coming through anybody of whatever you do. But you ready for it? I ain't perfect, I got heart, you know I don't quit. Wrestle entertainment, I'm keeping it legit. I'm coming straight right at you like Piper's Pit.